What can one day's salary buy in Vietnam? Hello, I'm Huang, a 25-year-old Vietnamese. Many Vietnamese earn about $10 per day. I'm taking you to a local supermarket to see how much food we can buy. Let me show you how much $10 can last me in the supermarket. Hello everyone, today I'm going to take you to the Vietnamese version of Costco. They sell fresh food and groceries, often in larger sizes. Many restaurants and small businesses shop here, but regular customers can shop here too. First, I'll need to go to the area where the carts are kept to load up my items. It's right by the entrance, so it's easy to spot and not difficult for a newcomer to find. Here I found a car. I don't know what make it, but I think they keep it here for display and sale, because there are usually a lot of customers here. There is a wide variety of items here, such as clothing, footwear, and children's toys. I only browsed since I don't have a family yet, but if I had children, I would spend more time here. There are a lot of unusual toys here, and I'm quite interested in some of them. I quite like the lucky cat. It brings good luck. Alright, I'll head over to the men's grooming section. That's the area I visit most often. It's essential. This booth displays various types of men's body oils and lotions, brands that are quite popular in Vietnam. I bought one last week, so today I'm just browsing. It costs about $2, and a bottle usually lasts me around a month. For men, personal grooming doesn't need to be complicated. With just a few simple essentials such as a razor, shaving cream, hair wax, and a touch of cologne, you can look well groomed and feel more confident every day. A clean shave brightens your face and creates a polished look, while hair wax helps you style your hair to suit your personal aesthetic. These small touches not only enhance your appearance but also reflect self-respect. Sometimes, a clean-cut look, neat hair, and a boost of confidence are all it takes to start the day off right. Next, we'll head to the area that women visit the most. Personally, I don't make distinctions based on gender. I'm perfectly capable of doing housework and cooking, so let's check out the household goods section. There are quite a few types of mops here, but I actually bought one just the other day. The average price for a modern mop here is a little over $3. They display a wide range of dishwashing liquids, laundry detergents, toilet cleaners, and floor cleaners from many different brands. I frequently visit this section because I enjoy cleaning. It's a hobby of mine, and prices average between $0.50 and $2. There are plenty of handy tools for homemakers, brushes for toilet bowls and pots, and even dried loofah sponges used for washing dishes. The variety is quite impressive. These items are also very cheap. You can buy them for just around $0.20 to $1. I'm going to buy a drain strainer because the one I have at home is old. It works really well to catch debris in the sink. I'll also get a pack of toilet freshener strips to help eliminate odors. The total cost for both items is around $1. Some types of mini trash cans for around $2. These are handcrafted items. The baskets and plates are made by skilled artisans. While I find the price, around $2 per piece, quite high, they are undeniably durable and clean. However, I personally wouldn't choose them. In Vietnam, large supermarkets like this one are becoming more common, especially in big cities. They offer a convenient and comfortable shopping experience, with everything organized neatly in one place, from fresh vegetables and meat to household products, clothing, cosmetics, and imported goods. However, shopping at a large supermarket can be relatively expensive for many Vietnamese families. In general, these supermarkets tend to attract middle-income and higher-income customers, especially people earning around $500 a month or more. For them, the convenience, cleanliness, air conditioning, fixed prices, and wide selection of products can make supermarket shopping worth the extra cost. But for people with lower incomes, every dollar matters. Instead of going to a supermarket, many families prefer traditional local markets. Traditional markets can be found in almost every neighborhood and village across Vietnam. They are usually much closer to people's homes, and shoppers can buy fresh food every day without spending too much money. At a traditional market, you can find almost everything a family needs for a daily meal. There are vegetables, fresh meat, fish, eggs, tofu, fruit, spices, and many other local products. Because many of these foods come directly from local farmers, fishermen, or small suppliers, the prices can often be lower than those in supermarkets. Another interesting thing about traditional markets is the personal connection. Customers often know the sellers, and they may come back to the same stall every day. Sometimes people can even negotiate the price, especially when buying several items. This creates a very different atmosphere from a modern supermarket, where everything has a fixed price and customers simply pick up what they need and pay at the checkout. For many Vietnamese people, going to the traditional market is not just about saving money. It is also part of everyday life and local culture. Early in the morning, markets become busy with people buying breakfast and fresh ingredients for lunch or dinner. You can hear vendors calling out to customers, motorcycles passing by, and people talking about their families, their work, and their daily lives. Of course, supermarkets also have their advantages. They are cleaner and more comfortable, especially on hot or rainy days. Products are usually packaged carefully, and customers can take their time choosing what they want without worrying about bargaining. But when a family has a limited monthly income, convenience is not always the most important thing. Saving a few dollars here and there can make a big difference at the end of the month. That is why traditional markets are still an important part of life in Vietnam. Even though modern supermarkets are growing quickly, millions of Vietnamese people still prefer local markets because they are affordable, familiar, and deeply connected to everyday life. For many people, the choice between a supermarket and a traditional market is not simply about where they prefer to shop. It is often a reflection of their income, their lifestyle, and the way they manage their family's budget. And perhaps this is one of the most interesting things about life in Vietnam. Within the same city, you can see people living completely different lifestyles. Some may spend hundreds of dollars shopping at modern supermarkets, while others carefully choose the cheapest vegetables and meat at a traditional market. Both are part of modern Vietnam, and together, they show the diversity of everyday life here. All right, let's get back to the supermarket products. Here's the cheese section. I think a lot of people enjoy it. I eat it too, though rarely because it's very rich. It costs around $2. There are also some small pizzas here that look quite interesting. They also sell a wide variety of nutritious nuts and legumes, such as peanuts, black beans, soybeans, macadamia nuts, and cashews, perfect for those following specific dietary plans. The prices are quite affordable too, at just around $0.50 per pack. Pasteurized yogurt is a favorite of mine. A pack costs $1, and it is very good for the digestive system. This stall offers ready-made canned food products. Once you buy them, you simply need to reheat them, using an oven or a frying pan before eating. As a student, I often prioritized these items because they were quick and incredibly convenient. Plus, the price was very low, only about $1 or $2 per serving. Of course, I'll buy a portion to keep for the days when I'm too lazy to cook. And here is my lunch for today, a pre-packaged pizza that looks quite appetizing. Pizza is one of my absolute favorites. I really love it. I bought one and plan to bake it to make it look even more appealing. It costs just 0.75. We stop by the sections selling items like seafood, pork, and beef. These products are frozen and kept in freezers. The supermarket itself is also very cold, as the air conditioning is kept running to ensure the food is well preserved. These are the biggest sausages I've ever seen, but looking at the price, I didn't dare buy them. They cost about $5 each. At $5 for one sausage, low-income people would just ignore them and move on. While browsing the various stalls, I came across a rather interesting young couple. It appeared the young man had a leg disability, and the young woman was pushing him around so he could visit each booth. It was a testament to a magnificent friendship or a pure, loving bond. She had become his legs, never shying away or walking out on him, but instead staying by his side to ensure he could experience everything to the fullest. Vietnam celebrates the Mid-Autumn Festival, a day when people buy lanterns and mooncakes to mark the occasion. On this day, I once saw the largest mooncake I have ever encountered. It was made from wheat flour and filled with a variety of ingredients, resulting in a delicious, sweet flavor.
ba sáu tám
0368
tám tám tám
888.
748.
Mình chưa đăng ký để thành viên này.
Chưa.
Mà Zalo em xin xuất sắc được vậy ạ?
I only spent about $6 today, but that's still quite a bit for an unemployed guy like me.